Okay, so looking at another Naplan practice, these are the hard ones. These are the ones that sort people out at the top end. So this particular question looks confusing with rates, so I would suggest you just do a little table and see what's happening for each of the days up to maybe up to 10 days and see what's happening. Pause and when you're ready, come back live. Okay, so we've got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So every 2 days there's a death. So -1, -1, -1, -1, -1, -1. And there's a birth rate of +1 every 3. So +1, +1, +1. And we might need to look at more, but let's see what we've got. So we say there's nothing happening there. So at the end of 3 days, we've had 1 death and 1 burn, so we're at 0. And then at the end of 6 days, we've got 2 deaths and 1 birth, so at -1. So overall, we've done it. So we've got a death rate of 1 every 6 days. Okay, so you might have done a different way, but that's just my way of doing it. Okay, looking at the next question. Okay, we've got shapes and we're looking at edges. So the edges are these things along here. Okay, let's change the colour, make sure you can see it clearly. I'll change it back to a pen. So that's an edge, didn't change. Okay, so just see how many edges this shape has. When you're ready, come back live. Okay, so the number of edges, we've got 7 sides. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 edges on the top, and the bottom is also a 7. Now don't get too confused, just look at each of these points. At each of these points there's going to be 2 lines coming down. Okay, so each of the points coming down will be 2. So 7 tops, so 7 to the 14. So when you add them up you get 28 edges. Okay, so it's not too bad, so hopefully some kids got that one right. Okay, this one's a hard one. We're looking at non-calculator and only 1 in 10 students got it right. So when you're ready, pause and have a go. Okay, so what we're looking at is the octagon as an area of 151. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's the octagon in there, and it's divided up into squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then those 2 make another one that's 6, and those 2, one makes another one 7. So there's 7 little squares, okay, and that equals 175. So each of the one little ones is 175 divided by 7, and we've got no calculator, so we have to do it the hard way. So 7 into 17, 7 twos are 14, and 3 left over. 7 into 35 goes 5. So each of the little baby squares is 25, and then what we're trying to find is the area of the square, around was the area side length of each square. So we're looking at those ones. So we're looking at the little square, and we're looking for the side length. So each of these little baby squares is a 25, which is a 5 by 5. So 5 by 5 is 25. So each of the little baby squares is 5. Okay. Let's move across to the next question. Okay. So we've got a diagram. We've got 4 pieces of wire along the thing, and we need to find out how much wire is needed. So when you're ready, have a go. Okay, so we've got a composite shape, but it's not actually that hard because this length there is going to be the same. That one and that length there is going to be the same. So we actually have just a rectangle worth of fence. So we've got 600 and 600 and 900 and 900, 13 meters. So 6, 12, 21, so we've got 3,000 meters, which is 3 kilometers. So we've got 3 kilometers of fence, but each side has 4 pieces of wire, and so multiply by 4, so we need 12 kilometers of wire. But if you write down 3, I can understand, but each kilometre has 4 pieces, so it's 12 kilometres altogether. Okay, again, this one's not calculator. 1 in 5 students got it right. What we have to do is, like, there's the 5 coming across, but we don't know that number, but there's definitely a relationship in the earlier question. So have a go. Okay, so 4.8 kilometres equals 3 miles, and if you're a runner, you would know that. So that means divide by 3, so it's 1.6 kilometres equals 1 mile. And so for 5 miles, 1.6 times 5 equals 1.6 times 5 equals 8 kilometres. So 5 miles equals 8 kilometres, which is that answer there. Okay, and next question, and that's the last one, so hope you enjoyed that one.